this person who hit me up, they was basically asking, they're like, how do you deal with a woman that you're dating or whatever, and she's not your girlfriend, but you're dating her, but you know that she's fucking with other dudes, and you starting to feel a certain type of way because you like her more. You understand? So it's not just like a hookup, but it's a girl you've been seeing, dating, but you're not officially together, so you can't really say nothing. But you feel in some type of way because you know she fucking with other dudes. You know what I'm saying? On the side, or that type of shit. So how do you handle that? What do you do? And like, what's the type of shit you need to make happen with that situation? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, and the thing is, and kudos to the guy who wrote this, because he also said, I don't necessarily, she never said she's fucking with other dudes, but I just always assume because we're not, of course, like we're not together, so she ain't got no reason to not. So I was like, that's exactly, you see what I mean? Because a lot of dudes be naive, like, oh, she ain't fucking with her, but no, she most likely fucking with another guy. You understand what I'm saying? At least one other dude, trust me. Now, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Again, it's really about you. You ain't got to say shit to her. It's really about you putting your emotions in check and also see, this is the main thing I think a lot of guys have to get situated and handle in their dating life. Because like on the live stream I did yesterday, I said that a lot of dudes wear their heart on their dick. You understand what I'm saying? Like this, I'm telling you, niggas, this is what they do. They wear their heart on their dick. So they get with a chick, they like the chick, they start fucking the girl, and then they start, getting all emotional. They start feeling the chick, they start liking the chick, which nothing's wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with liking her. You should be feeling some feelings, and that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But you still at the same time have to be objective. You still at the same time have to be detached, bro. Like this is what y'all gotta understand, that you have to do two things at once. You understand? You gotta be fully engaged with the situation, so you're there, you're enjoying yourself and all that, but you also have to be completely detached from all that bullshit. Because once you start getting your emotions all caught up in it, this is where you start fucking up. You understand? Because you're and shout out to my dude K Zaggin 20. He has a great quote where he says, "Men's insecurities stem indirectly or directly from sex," and that shit is so true. You understand what I'm saying? So you're thinking, damn, like this girl that I like, she's probably fucking with some other dude tonight. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking about her having sex with some guy because you're taking the actual sex act too seriously. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is what people say. They say, but people be like, oh, but sex is you're exchanging energy and all that other shit. Guess what? You can exchange energy playing cards with somebody or having a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? Playing dominoes. So if the girl you fucking with, she went and played dominoes with another nigga, are you going to feel a certain type of way? You probably wouldn't, but you feel a certain type of way about sex because of your relationship to what sex means to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're making it mean too much. You're making it more special than it is. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, oh, but it's spiritual bond and connection and the things in it. Like, get out that fucking bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, what kills that argument is when a motherfucker has bad sex, they not talking about all that, oh, the connections and no, you just like, that shit was whack. You don't even think about it. You understand? You're like, you fucking forget about that shit next week. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same shit with the chick that you're dealing with. The chick could be fucking with some dude, the shit could be whack, and she's not even thinking nothing of it. You sitting there crying in the corner because she was fucking with some other dude, and that's not even your girl. You understand what I'm saying? That's not even your girl yet. And you feeling that type of way. So imagine, that's not even your girl, and you feeling that type of way. How are you going to survive a relationship? You understand? You're going to be constantly worried and scared about her fucking with some other dude. You're going to be on edge all the time whenever she talking about, oh, yeah, I'm going to go out with my girlfriend tonight. Oh, really? Where you at? Who you with? You understand? You're gonna be a fucking paranoid, crazy motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not balanced and centered in your own shit. And understand that's coming from insecurity, because see, what a lot of guys seek validation not only from, women liking them, but women also being sexual with them. You understand? Because the highest form of validation for a guy is the woman actually having sex with him, because he's like, I'm working toward getting the sex. So if the woman is giving sex to another man, they think that's taking something away from them. They're like, oh, you're giving away my pussy. What are you doing? I can't. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes have a very unhealthy. Cause see, this is what's ironic about this whole situation. Dudes talk a bunch of shit about women fucking other, dudes and fucking a lot, but the people who really have an unhealthy relationship with sex are usually men. You understand what I'm saying? We're the ones who have an unhealthy relationship with sex. We're almost schizophrenic. We're like, I want to fuck every girl in the world, but I want every girl to have a low body count. Like, what? Nigga, what are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make no sense. You understand? I want to be able to fuck all these chicks, but I want chicks to have zero body. I want them all to be virgins. You understand? Like, I know you ain't my girl. I know we just met 2 weeks ago and we fucking, but I don't want you fucking nobody else right now. Like, what? Like, what? You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got to understand that sex is an activity. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. Any type of specialness or, that feeling that you put on it, that's from your own mind. And this is weird that I even have to tell men about this. You would think this is something I would need to be telling to women. But it's right. Men have become so soft nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? That they fucking, they can't deal with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? They can't deal with this shit. Like, I remember even, shout out to my dude K-Zag 20. He said that he was messing with some chick. I don't even know if it was his girlfriend or some chick that he was dealing with. He said that he was messing with some girl. They was fucking around. And then some dude came to her crib and I guess was like throwing pebbles at her window or some shit to get her attention for her to come outside. So I think he said something to the effect of, and K-Zag could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he said something to the effect of, he went to the window or something or talked to the guy and said, hey, listen, I'm fucking with her right now. Just come back later. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, listen, I don't care if you fuck this girl. But right now, I'm here. I'm doing it right now. Just come back later. Don't worry about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. It's just sex, my dude. Like, see, dudes, again, they have an unhealthy relationship to sex because they're tying sex into their sense of well-being, into their happiness, into their sense of being masculine. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, like it's a thing where they're looking for validation through that. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why they want women to only give it to them. They want women to not be fucking around and giving it to anyone else, because it's like, they're like, oh, you're giving my manhood away. You feel what I'm saying? You're giving my identity away because I identify who I am through sex, through you. This is like, I had some dude the other day hit me up on my fucking Facebook because I put out the pictures of the I'm God to these hoes t-shirts, right? And so the nigga he hits me up on the post and he says, oh, but where's your receipts though? Right? So so I put a question mark as my response. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, oh, well, you should be showing some receipts of all these chicks and blah, blah, blah. And so he said, where the chicks at? I said, and I responded, I said, the chicks are in the background where they should be. You feel what I'm saying? So he's like, because he posted up some video of him, fucking with some girl or some shit, right? And then he's like, oh, but and this is the funny part. This nigga said, and I was just shaking my head. He said, oh, but you got to show receipts because you have to prove your worth. I said,
What?
nigga. I said, nigga. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. A lot of these dudes, they are looking at their worth, their value, their masculinity through women and sex and fun. That's why that same goofy new dude that called into the live stream talking about, yo, but that's my girl. I'm emotional with her. What are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, come on, bruh. Like, this is what dudes don't get, man. This is what dudes don't get. And I'm gonna say this, and I think you guys really need to understand this, man. The stupidest shit you could ever do is to